Hey guys, it's Captain Harris, back with another video. The video that we intended to do over this weekend, but
something came up.
Unfortunately got the sad news of Nico's retirement. So we're doing it now. Bringing back the fun. No crying. No crying in this video.
I don't think we're going to cry over the shirts. No. I think we should be good.
So today we are just going to rate the 2024 Future Past Tour event shirts, the ones that were like specific to cities or regions. It's always been a topic of discussion amongst me and my friends. Like, we are always talking about whether we like them, don't like them, all looking for all the little Easter eggs and stuff in them. So,
well, with shirts being, $50 now,
yeah,
you kind of have to pick and choose if you really like a shirt or not. Because if we were to buy all the event shirts, that would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So
so didn't do it last year. So this is my first year doing this. So probably we'll do one of these videos at the ends of the tours coming up going forward, and I just thought it would be an interesting idea because there's lots, there's always a lot to like pick out.
This year was interesting.
Yeah,
it was. There was some I thought were really cool and some I didn't like at all.
Yeah.
So why don't we look through them?
Yeah, you'll have to give me a moment when we swap from shirt to shirt because these all saved out of order for some reason. But first up, we have the Australia shirt, which I think is pretty dang cool.
I feel like we're starting right at the top. I
mean, like this set a tone that I don't feel like followed through the rest of the tour.
Right. I mean, the amount of detail on that. I mean, we've got full-on cyborg shark. We got cyborg crab.
Yeah, the crab. Everybody was kind of into the crab. And also, there are lots of Eddie faces in the coral, as people noticed.
Yeah, I love that one.
So it's cool. It's colorful. I think that the only thing that I would take a point away from is I prefer when it's like a bit more of a shape design rather than a big rectangle, because I feel like the print itself just gets kind of like stiff when you're wearing it.
Right.
Personally, that's just a personal preference. So, and then the back of the shirt is the crab in a circle, so that gets points for me. I always like when they have a unique back for the event shirts. So,
I love this shirt.
Yeah. I would personally give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay, so we're going out of 10.
Yes.
This one's a 9.
For me.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I get a choice too. Yeah. Oh, great.
I mean, you are a man with your own opinions.
I am a man. So, I feel like I got to start with a 9.5.
Okay. I get it. Like I said, I just deducted a point because it's like just the perfectly rectangular. I get why they had to do it that way because you have to fit all that art in there.
Like nothing comes to mind that is like cooler than this right off the bat, but maybe, I'm forgetting something.
Yeah. So the next event shirt that came up was New Zealand. So obviously rugby, they've done this before, I believe. They only had the one show in New Zealand.
Was it somewhere back in time? They did a New Zealand shirt that was rugby? I can't remember.
But I'm 99% sure they did it before. Obviously, you've got the team of Eddies fighting the other team. I don't know who this is. I know it's a specific team.
This must be a specific team.
But I don't watch rugby. I don't know anything about rugby. So, fans of that might be bigger fans of this shirt. But I think it's cool. I think the Cyborg Eddie looks fierce. And obviously you have the, I believe they did the moon from the cover of Somewhere in Time. I think that's the same way it appeared in the sky.
Yeah, the clouds look like that.
I think it was like that on a couple of shirts. So I think this shirt's pretty cool. I'd probably give this one, personally, like a 7.5 out of 10, just because, like, I'm not into rugby. I don't know that, but rugby fans probably.
That's pretty high.
That's good, I'd wear it if,
it's also just like what the Eddie looks like, because we've seen a lot of like Somewhere in Time cyborg Eddies, and they all look drastically different this year.
Oh yeah, I have to kind of take points away as well because they used the backdrop on the shirt from last year that I was sick of seeing is just the generic merch stand background that they used on a lot of the event shirts last year also made a comeback this year.
So you're gonna hold on to 7.5?
We'll do 7.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Understandable, but no, I'm just not into the merch booth situation backdrop that they use for a lot of them.
Well, I just don't really know what it's supposed to represent. It's like it's Eddie's and
they're buying.
It's like
shirts.
It's like this is what you saw when you bought this shirt.
I don't know. I just was never a fan of that, and I was like, no, they brought it back. So, What was after that? Japan. Let me find that.
Japan.
No, stop it. Have we even put that video out yet?
No, but you'll see.
Oh. Watch this space. I thought this shirt was cool. Any shirt that involves the band members, especially now, I really like.
Let me get a good look at this. Yes, the band members are here. Yeah, and it looks suspiciously like Number of the Beast Eddie.
The poor crab that we saw from Australia has made a comeback and is being barbecued for the boys.
He's being chopped up there.
Don't know why you'd want to eat him. He's just full of nuts and bolts. We got a little hand coming in here, stealing some food.
Oh yeah, a little blue hand.
But no, I do like this one. I think it's it's almost reminiscent of like the shirts from like the Book of Souls tour.
Yeah, it's very creative. It was like obviously a thought that's connected to the other Australia shirt.
And the backdrop of the shirt is actually quite interesting because a lot of the times the back on the shirts for event shirts is a piece of the artwork just like in a circle or on its own. This has actual Senjutsu Eddie with Mount Fuji behind him, which is cool for, Japan. They finally got to see Senjutsu songs performed.
Was this a special artwork of Eddie, or is this like from the album artwork?
No, I think this is this was on the front of a shirt this year. You remember the one with Eddie swinging the sword?
Oh,
I think that's
the
from that
close-up.
artwork, but I find it interesting that they used it on the back of this one.
Yeah, okay.
So I would probably give this one, if I gave a 9 out of 10 to Australia, this would get 8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I seem to be just like a little bit less enthusiastic than you, but 8.
That's fine. It's 0.5 enthusiasm. Oh, what came after that was California. I dig this shirt. And they sold this one in Las Vegas too, which we all thought was weird because the date for Las Vegas wasn't even on the back.
Right, yeah, I remember that now. So, yeah, this has nothing to do with Vegas.
Nope, he's got the California flag there. Obviously, I love when they include the little spaceship. I like the green shirt with Eddie and the spaceship. It's my favorite one from the tour, so I do like that little bit added in.
Yeah, was it 2022 where like they had a generic US shirt that was Eddie like with a truck or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why it reminds me of that, but like
it's probably the road. It was like the same kind of like imagery.
I'm usually not a fan of like the on the road ones.
Oh, I guess that Las Vegas is on there, but it's not on the back. That's so weird.
So they put Vegas. Maybe this is just a mistake, like we saw with the way the date showed on one of those was wrong.
Maybe, but yeah, they have on the front here Route 666, San Diego, Los Angeles, Sacramento, and Las Vegas. But on the back, they only have the California dates and no Las Vegas.
Somebody made a mistake.
So I do like the back. Again, unique print always gets a point from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in and give this one a 6.
Really?
0.5.
I mean, you don't have to rank it higher just because I said really. I'm just surprised. But, it's got both Cyborg and Senjutsu and whoever this guy is. Bandana Eddie.
Road Eddie.
I think probably rank it the same as the last one, personally.
And what was that?
I think 8.5.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, I don't usually like invest into a t-shirt unless I really like it, and I went to the shows. This one was in Vegas, but I would have worn it had I bought it.
To me, it's like I know the word mid is looked at negatively, but like it's probably like on average.
Well, that's what you would expect.
An average shirt for me. Yeah.
All right, so after that, I believe was Canada. And we saw this shirt at Logan's house, and I think we took a clip of it. Remember that?
Oh, no. Is this the bad one?
Yeah, I don't like this shirt. It's a completely different artist. It's clearly looks like it's done by whoever did the Canada shirt last year, which is kind of interesting. You know, the Sasquatch Eddie one.
Right, and that was cool.
It was all right.
It was weird.
It was all right.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking the 2022 Canada shirt was amazing.
I said last year's.
Last year's was
Sasquatch knocking the phone out of
Now I
somebody's head.
remember.
Yeah,
it wasn't too good.
It was a bit weird, and it's clearly a different artist. I don't like it compared to how they've done Canada shirts in the past. Like you said, 2022 was cool. Even 2019 was all right with the bear and.
Yeah, it's almost. a little bit like video gamey.
Well, it is. It's clearly whoever did the Legacy of the Beast art.
Oh, so it is supposed to be like that.
I guess so. It's just weird, right? Like
it feels like it's halfway in between, like being Legacy of the Beast and real artwork.
Like if you saw the news recently, that whole game is now shutting down. Like it will no longer be working.
It was such a big success that they wanted to call it quits on top.
It's just weird that this just feels like a piece of like leftover art from that.
It could be. It could be a piece of promo art that was scheduled for next year, and then they were like, never mind.
You know, the back has the Wendigo in the circle, but genuinely, I'd give this like probably like a 4 out of 10, especially after looking at the actual shirt in person at Logan's house. The print on it was just like not very good. It was super blurry.
It looked kind of unfinished. And, like not too much detail.
And I think he got that one in person at the show, so it was like you know, sometimes when you order them online after they've gone on sale, it's like a less good print. And the ones at the show are usually a bit better, but it didn't look very good.
I'll agree with a 4 for that one.
And after that, I believe, was the New York and New Jersey shirt. So this was for Brooklyn and Newark. There's that moon again, the moon in the sky that I said was from somewhere in time. So
yeah, I honestly really like this.
I do too. I think it's very colorful. I love the little aliens. It's almost like a callback to you know, the Final Frontier shirts with all the little green men they had on those. And
I loved the Final Frontier shirts.
I did too. Oh, I think it's cool. I love the little people getting abducted.
They're getting beamed up. And Eddie is a fierce athlete here. I mean, he has a significant height advantage.
He's squishing that guy's brains out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit mean.
But... And then the back is a bloodied basketball saying Eddie was here. Was ear, sorry.
Eddie was here.
Yeah, exactly. So... I would probably rank this one, compared to the others that we've ranked already, an 8.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5.
I was thinking 7.5, but I don't know. When I was looking at it, I'm like, is it a 7.5, though? So, yeah.
It's cool.
It's pretty cool. I like the that the logo glows underneath where they're getting beamed up from. Like, you can see the green glow.
Yeah, only you would notice that.
Yeah, but they've been playing with colors on that. Like the last one with Canada had the lightning. I didn't really like that, but it's cool that they tried something different.
Mm-hmm. Definitely better than the Canada shirt.
I believe the one after that was Texas. Now Texas was the only event shirt other than being in Las Vegas and seeing last minute like, oh, they have the event shirt. So it's the only one that I would have been able to buy at any of our shows because none of our other dates had them. And I really like this shirt. I didn't buy it because I felt like it was too close to the tan shirt that I bought. I bought the Tan Stranger shirt. And
that was available for the whole tour.
Yeah.
Now, did you side by side the Eddies? Are the exact same Eddie?
No, they're not exactly the same, but they're too close. I bought 3? I think 3 shirts this tour. I think I got the UK shirt, which was completely different to these. And I got the one with the green background, the strange rating, the spaceship, and then I got the tan shirt. And they're all just too similar for me to want to buy this one. Like, it's Stranger Eddie standing directly in the middle of all 3 artworks. So I gave this one a pass on buying, but I genuinely think it's a very cool shirt. And a lot of people said it was their favorite.
Yeah, let me get a better look at that. Oh, so we got aliens in the back.
Having a gunfight.
Yeah. We're doing a Shanghai Noon.
Dead men everywhere, vultures. It's Texas, and it's on the back. A very unique back with, like, again, props to this. It's not even just taking a piece of the artwork and putting it on the back. It's making a whole new artwork for the back.
Yeah, so, I dig it. I still think it's kind of average.
It is, but, like, if I hadn't bought the other 2 shirts, I probably would have gotten that one.
Yeah. Just because 5 is average, I'm just going to give this a 5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm going to say at least a 7.5, personally. And that's it for the U.S. shirts. There really wasn't much, just the 3. It was New York, California, and that. And so we go down to Mexico. Now, I really like this shirt. I don't know, it was hit or miss for some people. I love all the characters in the back. Like, you got the aliens from the Stranger artwork. You got different Eddies. Like, there's Sparrow back there. And
I haven't had a chance to really look closely
at it. This guy's a little weird looking.
Yeah, it's like a Beavis and Butthead character in a mask. Well, you've got
Fear of
the Dark Eddie, Stranger Eddie.
Senjutsu, obviously.
Is that Nico?
I highly doubt it. But there's a little that funky dude from the Stranger cover as well.
Oh yeah, that little dwarf guy.
And then we have Eddie in Steve Harris pants in his luchador outfit ripping the mask off of the devil. I love that the blood splatters go out beyond the artwork, like onto the t-shirt. Like, I thought that was a really nice touch. And I don't know, I just think it's very well done. I love the colors of the Mexico flag on the lights in the background, and I just think it was really creative.
I like it. It's just, it doesn't really scream like Future Past Tour to me. It looks like maybe an idea that would work for next year with the devil.
You don't always
and
have
everything.
to scream Future Past to me. And then the back has Eddie's hand with the devil's mask. And that was for Mexico City.
Yeah, I'm going to give this a 9.
I think so too. I think it's on par with the Australia shirt, in my opinion.
Anything where you have to spend time like looking at all the
Yeah.
faces and the details, I really like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's a great shirt.
Next up was one that I had high expectations for. We were gonna go to this show, didn't, but Santiago, Chile. I don't think I like this.
That is definitely the exact same Eddie as the Texas shirt.
It's not though.
No?
No. I'll pull
Let's
it
do a
up.
side by side. Oh no, his hand is down.
Yep,
Okay,
he has
never mind.
In the Chile one, he has a little lizard guy on his shoulder as well.
Okay, so he's a bit different.
Yeah, it's different, but it's too similar. That's why I said I didn't buy that one, because it was genuinely just like too similar to the other ones that I got. Like
Right.
they're all a little bit different, but they are very similar. But it's just like compared to the 2019 shirt, you know.
Can I see it? Yeah, I like the color grading, like between the sky.
Of course, and the
everything.
Eddies in the sky are cool. I love that touch. But like, I don't know, it just feels a bit odd. You know? I do like that he has the old Chile event shirt on.
Is that a fox?
It's probably some kind of local fauna.
A local creature.
I think that's a new observatory they opened up in Chile, so that's why that's on there, but
You know, I actually dig this one.
really.
Yeah, I like it more than Texas.
And then the back has these little guys. I like the back.
Oh,
I like the
love-
funky little guys.
Oh, the little Ant-Man. That's great.
No, I do enjoy the back, but personally, I'd probably give this one 6.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 7. Just because I just love the colors on it.
Yeah, no, the colors are great. I just think, again, with the Eddie right in the middle of the art, it's just like,
Yeah, it's been done.
it's been done. I need a little something different. And after that, we had Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is pretty cool. It's a Copa America.
Well, yeah, he's got
World
the
Cup.
Copa America and the World Cup
Yeah.
right there.
So obviously sports fans would love this shirt. Sports and Maiden fans, obviously.
Argentina fans would love this shirt.
Yes. So it's got everybody celebrating in the background with flags and aliens. And
Yeah, I mean that's the cool thing about event shirts is they can kind of play off of current events.
yeah.
And this, nothing's more important to Argentina at this point than holding on to their titles.
And obviously one of his trophies here has lots of different Eddies on it. You've got the Pharaoh Eddie, Cyborg, and Samurai, obviously, because it's the Future Past tour. Looks like Killer's Eddie, and I don't know who that little guy down there is. I even had a better artwork. I still couldn't, not better artwork, but a better quality photo of this. Still couldn't figure out who that was. And funny that there's lightning in the sky, because I think I remember 2019 when Matt and Logan went. There was a really bad storm that rolled in. Matt was wearing his flippers, and everybody had trash bags on.
Is Messi anywhere in this photo?
I don't know.
I don't see him.
And then the back. The back is just the hand holding one of the trophies.
Yeah, I mean, they'll love that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they love that. I think it's like a 7.5.
Personal 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm sure that somebody from that country
We'll give
into
it a
those
10.
sports would give it a 10, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the last one we have is Brazil. And this was kind of a shirt that people either seem to love or hate. Like, there are a lot of people hating on this shirt. I don't think it's that bad. It's
Why
not.
do people hate it?
I don't know. They just said it was too cartoony.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about the pinks going on in the cyborgs this year, like, and this has nothing to do with event shirts, but like the shirt that everybody seemed to buy where he's stabbing into the brain, like where it's Cyborg Eddie basically as Peace of Mind.
Yeah.
Eddie, like I find that picture really jarring.
Yeah, I don't particularly like that shirt.
Where he looked like the color, he's just like bubble gum.
Yeah.
And like I kind of feel the same about this one.
Yeah, he's a little too pink. I feel like on the cover it was more of like an orange tinged pink. I've made a lot of like I've made a lot of Cyborg like plushies in the past, and it's just like I do feel like that might be a little too pink, but I mean that's just being nitpicky.
This is bubblegum flavor, Eddie.
But we've got in the background fans hanging out on the bridge with a big Iron Maiden "Welcome to Brazil" sign, future past posters. Samurai Eddie is committing a crime and slashing the supports of this bridge.
A bit rude.
Yeah. But I mean, in general, like, it's different. At least it's not Stranger Eddie standing directly in the middle. It's a unique piece that you can tell doesn't look like any other shirt. And other than the bubblegum pink, I like it. I like the expression on Samurai Eddie's face and everything, too. Where's the back?
About the back.
The back.
Oh.
Yep.
Here, it shows up again.
So I think because of that.
That knocks it down, yeah.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.5.
All right. Well.
Not many event shirts this year.
No,
I thought there was more.
I didn't find there to be too many, but I did find them in general to be a bit more exciting than last year's. I got a little bit tired of last year's shirt. It seemed like most of them, I think the Nordic one was cool. I think it had like Samurai Eddie on the back, like a dragon. But like so many of them were just like generic city scene for whatever country this is in, like Germany, which have like some German landmarks and Cyborg Eddie like this or Stranger Eddie like this, and then just some speckled other things in it. And it was just like, It was like, I don't know, it was like that for too many shirts, and I just felt like, it was a little bit of a letdown last year, so I liked a bit more flavor. There was a bit more flavor.
And don't get us wrong, like, yeah, we're being nitpicky, but like, how many years have they been doing an event shirt for the same place every tour?
Well, I mean, I think we have a right to be nitpicky when they have...
We have a right.
They are asking for $50 per shirt.
That's fair. I mean, if they want $50...
So,
like,
I mean, if I'm going to pay $50 for a shirt, I need to like the artwork.
I need to want to wear it, like, to church. How do you feel about like next year's shirts? What do you want for next year?
Well, you know what I want. We've heard rumors, and I'm not going to say them here because I don't think I'm allowed to. But no. If what I heard is correct, we have a lot to look forward to with
artwork.
With artwork next year, like I just think that there are good things to come. Regardless, I mean, even if I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but the guy who does them now, even if he's still on board, I still think that like with the tour themes and stuff like that, like
I hope that whatever the set list ends up being, like there's lots of shirts that are specifically picked out like representing those songs. Like if they pick like 5 or 6 like crazy picks to go in the set list, like I want a Mariner shirt. I would want like a... Yeah,
well, that's just now getting into merch in general, not even just event shirts, but like, the shirt that they'll sell at every date.
That's fair. Like, I know we're talking about event shirts.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the event shirts for next year they'll have a lot more choice because I feel like they're not going to be like bogged down by using this like Run for Your Lives Eddie because it doesn't.
No.
I feel like that Eddie isn't very sellable.
Well, I feel like they can use any from any of the albums between Iron Maiden.
I would rather they do that. Yeah. I'd rather they just be like, hey, let's use Number of the Beast Eddie for this. Let's use Killers or whatever.
I feel like the creativity upped from last year to this year, which is good. I would just love to see like the same levels of creativity as like Book of Souls tour had. I loved the event shirts on that tour. It was just phenomenal.
Still, I think my favorite shirt that I own is my Las Vegas Book of Souls shirt.
I regret not buying one of those back then. I was like 19. You don't have much money. Spend it all going to Las Vegas. And I was just like, I'll pass on the shirt. And I was like, oh, it was so cool.
They were only $40.
Yeah, well, times have changed.
So yeah, this was fun. Like I haven't spent any time looking at the shirts side by side to kind of compare them, but there's definitely like some better than others. Some had a lot of thought put in, and some
were
others
a bit
didn't.
Too repeaty.
Repeaty, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look forward to next year's shirts, and I
Yeah.
think we could do this video again.
No, I think this is what I would like to do. Like, I like to do, like, end-of-tour stuff, and I don't know, I just didn't want to do, like, an end-of-tour reminiscing video this time, so I thought an event shirt one would be a good way to, like, close out Future Past Tour. So I think I'll do another one of these next time.
Closing out Future Past Tour, I'm going to give it a good. It was great.
I'll give it a cheers, thanks.
It was a very nice tour, and maybe it'll never be the same, but...
Stop, I'm still so sad. Like, I don't feel like I had my normal energy. I'm still so sad.
Yeah, no, but... And this is one thing, it's like, not to bring this all up again.
Stop it. You know what happens.
No, not to bring in the emotion or anything, but, like, for anybody that watched the last video that was like, why are you being so emotional? Let him rest. Like, we're completely on the side of letting Nico do what he needs to do. It's just still sad to see the lineup be broken up.
Yeah, anyway,
that's all.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just still sad. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let us know in the comments what your favorite or least favorite event shirt from this year was and why.
Which one did you spend $50 on?
What you hope for next year, like... what concerts are you going to? Do you think they will or won't get an event shirt? And yeah, we appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much to our Patreon members for supporting us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.